Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are at 0 aggressive expansion. We should probably expand aggressively. We need to decide what direction we might want to go in on that front. And we also are still working on getting our economy a little bit back on track. Of course, we're spending a lot of gold on our army maintenance. No doubt about that. So I think we're not going to expand just yet. Probably very soon, but not just yet. We're working on building a few mills here. And we'll get that underway. That will hopefully make some of these tax offices be a little bit better. But that is our current focus. Now, we're definitely going to be thinking about attacking Teutonia. And we also want to think about getting some of these capitals up over this way upgraded into, well, cities instead of settlements. So that would all be very good as well. We're going to go ahead and found a city over here. There we go. And we can ditch this fort. That fort's not very necessary. There are also some forts over here that we don't need. This one is not necessary. I would consider these Crimean forts to maybe be necessary. This one, absolutely not. There's no way that that's a necessary fort. What else might we have over here? Oh, the barbarians attacked our road builders. What a bunch of jerks. What a bunch of jerks. Okay, road builders, just come on over this way for now. Make sure you're on road build, so you'll need to stop moving. But make sure you're on road build. Just make your way out over to here, and then once you're here, connect in like that. Make sure that we get this road constructed. And after that, we'll just call that good, maybe? I want to go into Atlas map mode. Yeah, we'll call that good. It's okay. So we'll get that underway. These guys are going to loot and pillage up here. We could go after them if we really wanted to. And I suppose we probably should think about it. We're going to send a force up this way. That's fine. So we could demand a payment to the territory, or demand his resignation, and that's what we're going to do instead. And then we're going to put in possibly the same guy again. I don't really care. It's one of those. Excellent. We definitely see some Roman forces over here. Now, this is a couple of their armies from their Italian legion. And they're not very strong. We win this. Of course, it's numbers, right? The Roman kingdom has numbers on us. And that's what we need to consider. For now, I do want to hop in and check on foundries. Nothing really to be done there. So I think we're going to spend our gold primarily on making cities at this time. So that'll be fine. We're going to hop up over here. This will become a city. Cool. Is this fort necessary? Probably not. We're going to get rid of it. Let's see. We want to make this into a city as well. So these three are all being made into a city. We don't have the political influence to make any more, but this one we'll want to make into a city. This one is already a city. And then out over this way, that's a city currently. This one's a settlement, as is this one. Okay. So we're going to hop over here, deal with these barbs. And that should net us some cash. Yeah, 109 gold. So that's fine. We're going to head on down this way. We are lacking political influence for additional city upgrades at the moment, but that doesn't stop us from building additional mills. So that'll be fine. We will continue to output a few mills here. And we're just working on bringing our economy back on up. Now, if we were to drop down at this time to less taxes, what would that put our balance at? 19.78? Do we find that acceptable, or do we want to sit here for the moment? I think we'll sit here for the moment until we reach around 40 gold at lax taxes. I think that's going to be the overall concept there. Now, we're currently at plus 23% national tax, and we should probably consider getting more. Now, we came to some sort of a conclusion on getting tech. We were working on this over here. And yeah, I think getting taxes is definitely going to be a pretty good thing to do. Just checking in over this way. Yeah. Okay. Just double checking what we've got over here. That looks good for now. Not too much else in oratory that we want at this exact moment. But there's our oratory advances advancing. We're going to hop over into our marshal and we're going to grab Scorpio. Cool. So how many more are we going to get over here? We're definitely getting siege ramps. We're definitely getting Ballistae and Tormenta. We're going to get Extraordinary Ordnance too, and then Mangonels for sure. And then after that, so that's going to be what? 5 over here. We're going to grab... In order to get this, we have to go down this route. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 9 total advances to finish this off. We could use the popularity, I think. No, this wouldn't be us. This would be the governor that would gain the popularity. We're just going to take the gold. Cool. So that'll be fine. No good foundries to build. The tax offices are starting to improve. But they're not really hugely good yet. So we're going to continue to build mills for the moment. And that'll be good. Also, I wanted to point out, when I started up the game today, we weren't having a brewing civil war. That was slightly shocking to me. Oh, hello. There's additional barbs up over here. We might want to have the station point for these guys to be like up over here. And actually, we're going to take them by sea because that'll probably be faster. So we'll just attach this. Oh, right. We need to enlarge these now because this is now 41 cohorts. So yeah, that's a thing that we need to do. So for now, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, that'll do. And these guys, they're going to just start making their way up here. Now, I expect these guys to go away eventually. And they forgot to build over here. They must have run out of gold. Okay. Well, we'll just make our way through here. Like that. I'm getting tired of queuing this, but that should do the trick. And yeah, these guys, they're only going to have one more location that they can pillage, but we're going to have an army stationed up here so that it's just a little bit better located. Having them both be in the same place down here isn't great. We could, in this city, theoretically, ditch a couple of marketplaces, as well as, well, we already built a foundry here. Okay. We could build... Well, we have 3 slots available right now. All we need to do is ditch a single marketplace to get a level 5 port here. So we're going to start working on that. We also are going to have enough political influence to make another city soon. So that's good. That's already a city. Yes, as is that. So we would definitely have to come out over this direction, right? So I think there's only the 2 cities that we need to build. Is that correct? Hello, pause menu. Hello, autosave. That's exciting stuff. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's only the 2 cities at this point. Yeah, that's the city as well. Our religious advances advanced, so we're going to grab siege ramps. Beautiful. That's not ours. So yeah, it's just the 2. We can call down Zoroaster, and so we shall. 5 pops convert. Beautiful. And we're going to be able to convert this into a city in either 1 or 2 months, depending on how this rounding is working. Looks like 2 months. Okay, that sounds good. So we'll grab that as soon as this month tick comes in. There's another city. And here comes another. Cool. So we'll need one final one up here for the time being. And, of course, we're also going to need to continue to build to this navy. So we need 4 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And then these guys, where do we want them to chill? We could have them chill, like, up over here. That'd be fine. After they're done here, they can just head on down. Yeah, that'll work. Beautiful. And we get another invention here because our civic advance is advanced. Beautiful. We're 66 years ahead of time right now in every single technology. So that's really quite good. We can grab Ballisti and Tormenta. Do we want better siege ability or do we want 1 additional siege engineer? I mean, we're going to want both, but for now we're going to go for the additional siege engineer for our rolls. Okay, once this road segment is built, then we no longer need to be on road build. There we go. Cool. So we'll call that good for the time being. And this is going to get 2 more boats in a bit. Untiring Devotion, huh? 3 stability? Sure. We'll happily take 3 stability. Now we are going to have some rebellions eventually. Satara is going to be soon. We have guys right there pretty much. So that'll be fine. Somnonia has splintered into numerous subclans. Okay, I don't think they were particularly relevant to us, but that's kind of neat. Excellent. So this is at 41 ships now, and we're going to send that on over here. Be able to carry those guys around. And we're going to want to also expand this up to the same amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Perfect. The Magadan Civil War has ended. Cool. We don't really care too much about that. Checking in on our constructions here, we actually do have enough gold to queue up another port over here. That is something we should do. We want to get this up to a level 5 port as soon as possible, so we're not entirely reliant on this region for our level 5 constructions. So that'll be done soon enough. Each of these ports is 129 gold. So next month tick, we can queue up the 4th port. That's going to max us out, but we'll drop our marketplace here. That'll be fine. Perfect. We're no longer importing grain there. That's okay. We don't really care too much about that. Losing 18 gold for 6 stability and 5% religious tech investment for 47 months. That is a really, really cheap amount of gold for that. Yes, please. Okay, so we're going to happily take that. So that means our religious tech investment is going to be a little better. We're going to get that done in 9 years. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're like 10 years per advance. Yeah, that's really solid. We're at 150% research efficiency right now. Now that's quite a lot of gold, and honestly, this conversion isn't that important. We're going to spend the 10 political influence, and I don't like it. And we're doing that because I didn't want those other penalties. But I definitely don't want to spend like 400 gold to convert 3 citizens when we can just call down Zoroaster and convert 5 for free. Like, that's not a thing that we want. We could imprison this guy for 5 tyranny. We'll do it. Okay, so we need a new governor over here. It'll be this gentleman. Excellent. Now, do we have any valuable foundries? The answer is no. That's okay. What about mills? We could put in additional mills. Our tax offices are still not amazing. Okay. I think we might... Well, we want to get our level 5 port built over here. I almost said fort, but it's a port. We want to get our level 5 port built over here. That'll be great. So that'll be a tier 5. Now we are going to have some disloyal provinces soon enough. Actually, only one of these is negative. All of these are positive except this one. And this one is... Oh, I did not mean to minimize that. This one is close to being positive. It's mostly just the governor corruption. You know, if we were to replace this governor, now it's positive. Ah, Varden can cover those costs. I'm sure it's fine. We need a new high priest, and that will be this guy. So all of these are positive right now. Now, some of that is due to our stability. What is going on over here? Cimbrian migrations. Okay. Rome, are you at war? I don't think they are. No, they're not. They're also at low stability right now. Fascinating. So is Carthage. Seleucids are doing good. Egypt is fine. So we were working our way down towards the step mastery here. That sweet, sweet army weight modifier minus 20%. That's a huge deal. That is absolutely enormous. We take that, and then what does this give us? 5% morale of armies and ruler popularity gain. That's not awful. National manpower and monthly legitimacy isn't awful either. But we would need to embrace Persia-Levantine influence to do that. And that's not really something that we can do right now. Okay. We're not really using horse archers at all. So that's definitely something to think about. We're not using war elephants either right now. Or light infantry or light cavalry. So we don't really have any additional traditions that we really want right now, except for maybe unlocking additional traditions, right? Like unlocking different tradition groups would be the primary goal there. Now we could expand our legion, but I don't want to do that right now because of our economic situation. I want to continue to expand economically before we expand militarily, and that means that we're not really going to be able to fight the Roman Kingdom or the Seleucid Empire for a while yet. We can continue to build mills. And I kind of only want to build mills in locations... Once again, 500 gold for converting 3 people is not very good. Once again, I only really want to build mills in locations where we have more than one building slot available. So I think that's what we're going to do for the time being. We're going to build a couple of mills there. What do we got for foundries here? Nothing really of note. Okay. We could still spam out a few more libraries. That is an option. And I guess we'll go ahead and do that. I mean, our research efficiency is below 150 right now. So it's not the worst concept, right? I think it's okay. So, I'm hoping that we continue to expand out over this way. That's definitely something we'd like. We would have gotten this upgraded to a city if we hadn't have gotten that conversion event twice in a row like that. We would have had 20 more political influence and we would be good to go on building that city. And that was my plan, was to build that city now. But alas, sometimes the events are going to say something else about it. That's okay. Sequanian Revolt, huh? Now, we are interested in going after Teutonia here. Fabricating a claim, of course, costs political influence, which we're not interested in spending right now. But we are interested in attacking Teutonia and opening up access to, like, this stuff up here. That would be really, really good for us. And just, like, try to encircle the Roman Kingdom. That would be funny. We do need to colonize over here, and we definitely will do that. The more provinces we have, the more population growth we have, after all. And that is currently what it's all about. A bountiful harvest has popped up. 3 stability or 1,000 gold. Honestly, I think the stability is not as good right now. Because we're losing stability as is, we're drifting down towards equilibrium. And that's only 3 stability. That won't last too long. I think we're going to limit the drop in price. We're going to take the cash. And what are we going to do with that cash? Well, we can build a farming settlement here. That's one thing that we can do. And that's definitely a good thing to do. That's a very good thing to do. We're also going to want to build our city over here just as soon as we have the political influence, but we are lacking that at the moment. So let's check in on tax offices currently. Small improvements there, but not very much. Okay, we're going to continue to build a few mills then. Like so. And we're going to keep around probably 166 is fine. We're going to keep around some amount of gold here. We're not going to spend it all at this exact moment. So we're not going to have any province disloyalty at this point that we know of. There may still be some, yeah, that we conquered up here that are dropping. They're dropping pretty slowly. And that's okay. We do see the Sequanian revolt heading over this way. Apparently, they have migrated over here. That's interesting. Yeah, they've got a migration heading this way. They revolted and then migrated, and now they're coming over here. Weird. Very, very weird. We don't give these guys military access, so they actually can't pursue. This is bizarre. They have no way to get here. Well, that's going to be interesting. They can take this territory for sure. But this territory is popping up. That's a really awkward situation for them. Barbs? Up here? Yes. We're going to go fight the Barbs if we can get there in time. Hopefully we can. They're only a 1k stack, so it's not that threatening. We'll see if we can get up there. Now, we do want to make this into a city. There we go. Fantastic. And we would love to see these come up a little bit more. Yeah, that's okay. But it's not really worth constructing just yet. 45 gold. They would gain a marketplace. We'll take the gold. Now that does give us a civil war brewing, and that is Vagarsh or Aduni. That is this gentleman right here. We'll give him free hands. He's actually still brewing. Indeed he is. I expected that to bring him up a little higher, but it's because he's plotting quietly now, I think. Or no, this is a different guy. I must have selected the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Well, we'll give this guy free hands too. I'm sure it'll be fine. So we see some Barbs over here. We may want to go grab them. If they come into our territory. These guys died to attrition, so that's fine. We can call down Zoroaster and convert 5 pops. Excellent. Let's take a look at our religious map mode here. So we're definitely making gains out over here. No doubt about that. Absolutely. Culturally, we're making gains here as well. This is going very well. Excellent. We're low on political influence right now, and that's fine. We're not going to have to deal with these barbarians. Okay. Yeah, that 20% reduction to our supply weight is huge. Absolutely huge. We're going to walk back to our station point and call that good for now. So we definitely want to continue building mills. And I mean, these aren't going to be necessarily the best mills, but they're okay. So we'll get those underway as well. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next episode, we're going to start thinking extremely hard about attacking Teutonia. I'm definitely strongly considering this. There's also the Sequanian revolt over here that we could go after. Okay, just checking. That's an option as well. We're definitely going to be looking to get aggressive next episode. I think there's no doubt about that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.